So I'm going to start a new series here, and this series is going to be about roasting useless public servants, specifically useless Canadian public servants, because we have a serious bloating issue of too many public servants in Canada, too many civil servants, useless busybodies, just trying to look busy while getting overpaid and accomplishing absolutely nothing. This is the real pandemic in Canada. This is the real virus. And someone has to do this. I haven't seen hardly any content makers or YouTubers roasting Canadian politicians, and it has to happen. The country is going down the tubes. The Canadian economy and the Canadian reputation has been so tarnished and so stained, and these people are making it even worse. So we need to hold these people accountable. Now, this lady, Pascal St. Onge, she's Canada's sports minister, okay? And she's apparently been appointed sports minister because there are allegations of maltreatment, sexual abuse, and misuse of funds leveled against at least 8 national sport organizations. Okay, I have a very easy solution. So, maltreatment, that's very easily solved. We don't need a sports minister to solve maltreatment. You need good fathers, husbands, brothers, uncles, men to stand up and call out these bullies and call out these abusers and face them and correct their behavior. That's how you deal with the maltreatment, okay? Sexual abuse, we have cops, we have police for that, okay? So we don't need a sports minister to handle sexual abuse. If there's any sexual abuse cases, send the cops in. And then, of course, misuse of funds, well, that would be criminal. So again, you'd be dealing with police. Now, this lady, she says that sport is in crisis, and that's why she needs her job, because Canadian sport is in crisis, and this lady needs to come and save Canadian sports from the crisis that it's facing. Now, is this real, or is she just fabricating a story to justify her overpaid fat salary? Well, let's do a little bit more investigation, and we'll find out. So let's read this. We do believe that we're going to hear about more cases, she said. So far, the only thing she's done is try to justify her job, which to me means that her job is totally useless. You have to understand, with sociopaths and psychopaths, everything is a lie. Everything they say is to manipulate the situation. So, and this lady is no exception. She's the same as all the other social scientists, psychopaths out there. She says, it just reinforces my mindset. See, it's all about her, my mindset, that we need to rethink about the whole system as athlete-centered and athlete-oriented. I think that what's coming out right now in this crisis is that athletes haven't felt heard or sufficiently supported. Right? Now, how does having a sports minister help these athletes get heard or feel supported? If athletes need to be heard, they will talk to their coaches, their close family and friends, their loved ones, their close, loyal group of family and friends that have supported them from the beginning. That's what they need. We don't need more paper-pushing bureaucrats in sports. That's the last thing sports needs. Now, she said that 70 current and former gymnasts wrote an open letter to Sport Canada calling for an independent investigation into the toxic culture of their sport. Every sport, everything is going to have that. There's creeps everywhere. You cannot stop predators and creeps. They're always going to exist. What you need to deter them is you need good, strong, masculine men around and scare them when they try and pull that bullshit. We don't need women at the head of round table committees talking about their feelings. That's going to solve nothing. It's just going to be a huge waste of money. To create more kickbacks and money for this overpaid, useless eater. But for like your average tax-paying Canadian and the average sports player, gymnast, athlete, enthusiast, things are going to get worse. There's going to be more red tape, There's going to be more rules and nonsense that is passed on to the good people because of just a few dumb bad people. One thing she did do, she gave the link to the phone line. That's good, but honestly, we don't need you for that. We could have just posted that phone line without giving you a job as a sports minister. So again, the only actual solutions she's offering were already in place before she got her job. Can I make the point that she's useless any further? No. Okay, I'll keep going. She said, "It's my priority. We're going to make sure that we change that culture of sport." Where there's such a crisis in Canada, right? No, it's a made-up crisis, okay? Like most of crises involved in governments and this kind of bullshit, it's a made-up crisis. Just so people can get money and kickbacks, and people just make themselves feel important. For sport to be sustainable, we need parents to feel that their children are well taken care of when they send them into clubs or the higher level. They need to know that there is a system in place to protect them and make sure that they can grow into beautiful adults. Everything she said is just like appealing to people's emotions. This is all just like an emotional appeal. We need to do more. Everyone needs to feel safe in the sports system. Oh my gosh. This is just sad. And it just shows that Canada's going to continue to just circle the drain. This woman is a lesbian too, and you might think, oh, why does that matter? Because Canada absolutely loves to put people with sexual deviancies and sexual niches. They love to put people who have like sexual perverted tendencies in positions of power. In Canada, it's just normal. It's like, oh, you're a pedophile. Oh, you're gay. Oh, you're a trans. Okay, well, you automatically get the job. You know, it's like the more morally corrupt and despicable a person is, the greater their chances of being elected as a politician in Canada. That's just how it works, and this is a perfect example.